Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now I promised you guys. Well, I didn't promise you. I said I was going to do it, and again, I think I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again and show you the step-by-step of how the South Bay bike rider, changes a flat tire. Because I think the times that I've done it in the past, I just said. Look, this is the tire I'm going to replace, the tube I'm going to replace, and I just show you the tools of the trade, tire levers, tube, and then what I'm going to be replacing, and then cut, and then I come back again with the finished product. But I think that's what I did in the past. But this time I'm just going to show you now, step by step, how I do it. I mean, there's a million ways of doing this, but I learned pretty much by trial and error, and of course the occasional YouTube videos. So I'll be replacing, the tires are brand new, and so I'll be replacing the tube inside, and I don't even know how. I must have hit something because there's like a slow leak, and I couldn't even find the puncture hole. So it's like a really tiny little hole somewhere, and I just can't hear it, and I couldn't find it. So otherwise I would have repaired it, but in this case I might as well just brand new tube. So this particular tube is a 700 by 35 to 40. So this is a 700C wheel. So I think the maximum I could put is probably a 38, but this is well, it's 35 to 40. So, and then this tire, let me see, the tire is, if I can find it, where is it? Where is this darn thing? Bear with me, folks. I'm not a tire guru. But it should say some. Oh, here it is. It's a 700 by 35. Okay, 700 by 35, and then this is yeah, 35 to 40. So it fits it perfectly. So I got quite a few different options to use, but this is a 35. So anyways, let's proceed. So you got to take out this little I don't even know what this is called. I don't even know what it's called, but it's essential for when you're using Presta tubes. So you kind of just let out the slack. I like to use 2 tire levers, and I'll show you why. It just makes life a lot easier. Most people do it with 1. I'm not that crafty to do it with 1 because I probably screw something up. So you get this little hook end, and you feed it through, just pop the wheel out, the tire, I'm sorry. And then this other part right here just clamps onto the spoke, so that way it stays in place. And then you get your other tire lever, and then do the same thing, and you just feed it through, and then you just slowly, carefully, with finesse, or at least try to have finesse. Try to look cool doing it too, because when you're out in public and you're doing this, man, you don't want to look awkward and stupid and whatnot. So there, you got it all the way around. Perfect. And so with that, it's pretty easy to take off. There you go. It's just that simple. Let me put the wheel down. like I said, I couldn't find, because a few months ago when I got the flat tire, because this wheel belongs with the 1960 Schwinn Varsity, and when I went to at that time I didn't bring any extra tubes. I just had my patch kit, and I thought I was able to find the leak, and I couldn't, so I was stuck. So I had to do the walk of shame coming all the way back here. So, and it's not the first time I've done the walk of shame, believe me. It's happened quite a few times. And the furthest that's happened to me when I had to do a walk of shame was at all the way in Marina del Rey, or Playa del Rey, sorry. So imagine that, man. That took pretty much all day to come back. I was beat up, I was tired, and was not happy. So we're not going to use that tube. Now I need to get the adapter. Always carry an extra adapter with you. I like to carry mine with my keys, so that way I don't lose it. But some people are creative and they get like a zip tie. They zip tie it to their saddle, but I don't like to do that. That could fall off. So anyways, okay, I got my adapter. Okay, I got my trusty pump. All right, here's the new tube. I'm going to inflate it just a little bit. So we'll take the cap off. I don't even know what this little it's an O-ring. Okay, I know that, but it just it prevents the stem from going, you know, in and out of the wheel. It just kind of stabilizes it into the rim. All right, so we're gonna put the adapter, feed it through, give it a couple of okay, just there we go, just a little bit. There we go. You don't want to inflate it all the way. You just want to have it enough just to give it some slack, just to, it'll be easier to install. Oh wow. Accidentally unscrewed the valve. That's the first. Okay, let me tighten that. That is the first, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't well in there. All right. Let's try it again. Screw it in all the way because I think that's what happened. There. Okay. Screw that back in. All right, cool. I'm gonna probably tighten this valve just a little bit so that way it doesn't. You know what? Let me do that now. So along with my bag, I always keep my tools with me. And it's essential that you do the same, man, because you just never know. I don't really have the right tool to, so I'm gonna just try it with this adjustable wrench, and just, sometimes you just gotta be resourceful. I don't even think that's even doing the job, but I really don't have the tool for that. I can do it by hand, but I don't know how tight it's gonna be. And you know what? Now that I think of it, it's always good to have the valve tool, just in case if that happens, just like it just did right here on camera, live, well, recorded. Let's just see if that works. I tightened it as much as I could, man, as much as it'll let me. So, but anyways, always have your essential tools with you when you go riding, and always have a patch kit, and also always have a spare tube. All right, sorry about that. So now the next thing, you just feed it through the tire, okay? I've done this so many times, dude, that it just, sometimes it just feels like I'm doing it for the first time and I get a little awkward. But I guess that's just my nature. Something that you learn in acting class is always be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. And it's true, you know. What do we have here? What is this? Okay. The rim strip is a little out of line. That could be a potential problem with puncturing the tire, the tube actually. Sorry. I gotta make sure that's all nice and even. All right. Everything looks good so far. So now, put this rifle hole. There you go. Sink it in there. Now, start feeding the tire into the rim, onto the rim. At least get one side in first, then work the other side, okay? One side is in. What I like to do is I like to start from the opposite side of the valve. So start seating the tire from the opposite end and just hold on with the other hand, depending if you're right-handed or left-handed. You'll know when you're doing it. Start feeding in, keep one hand in place so that way if you let go, then it's gonna come undone, and then you just gotta it's a pain in the butt. So just keep one hand and then just keep working around it. Boy, that sun is blazing. Should have worn my glasses. Okay, and just go around. You go around again. You probably have to do this a few more times. Go around. And go around again. Now it gets to the point where it gets a little tough. But what you do is keep, oh boy, there's always something. Let out, you gotta keep letting out the slack. That way it's easier. You gotta do this a few times. And every time you let out the slack, it gets a little easier going up. And there you go, there you have it. It's in. Now the rule of thumb is to try to get it properly seated where nothing sticks out. So now, let's see the other side. So now, get the O-ring. Get the O-ring and put it into the valve stem. Get it in there so that way it holds it in place. It holds the valve in place. Okay. Just go, keep going. Turn it as much as you can. Because this is very crucial. If you don't do this, it's gonna pop out. It's gonna get loose in there. Okay. Unscrew the air part. Get your adapter. Let's get some air in the tire. So with this, you gotta, it's recommended to inflate it to 50 to 75 PSI. We're gonna stop for now. I'm at 40 PSI, 45 PSI. Just to check to see if it's seated properly. It looks good. Give it a spin. It's a little hot, but now this is the part where I'm just kind of like not crafty at all. You just gotta keep, you know, going back and forth until, that's why you don't put it all the way. You don't inflate it all the way, just for that purpose. If you have it inflated all the way, it's really hard to seat the tire onto the rim. So let's see how it is now. Not bad, pretty darn good. It's like right around here. So you just keep doing that. And let's see how it looks now. Pretty good, pretty good. All right. So now, okay, when you inflate the O-ring, there's still more that you can screw in, so keep going. So you just keep going. There you go. We're gonna put more air. We're gonna put it to the recommended amount of PSI. Awesome. It came out good. Yay. Awesome. So let's take out the adapter. Oh. Shoot. The valve stem. The actual valve came undone. Shockers. This is not the first time this ever happened to me, but it's the first time that it's happened to me on camera. But that's all right. Oh. All right, welcome back. I got it on there, but I do need to get that tool to tighten up that stem, the valve, the actual valve, but it's on there. So I'm probably gonna go down the street to Hermosa Cyclery just to get that tool, because like I said, this hasn't happened. It's happened to me before, yes, but not on camera, which is embarrassing. So I'm even leaving that footage on there because I think it's funny. So success. Tire pressure is good. Tire tube installed beautifully. I hope you learned something. I hope that you take something away from this. And I hope it was educational and a funny learning experience. So what I'm going to do now is just I'm going to put this this tire back on the 1960 Schwinn Varsity, and that's it. Hopefully, luckily I bought another tube, the same size tube, just in case in the future. But with that said, thank you for watching a South Bay bike rider tutorial. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Oh, and this this episode is sponsored by Bikerama, and I'll put that address on there for you. So go see Jack and the guys over at Bikerama. They will hook you up. So whatever your bike may need, Bikerama will get you back up to speed. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.